Hello and welcome to domytriesthis. I hope you brought your cuppa. Today's coffee mug is brand new. My daughter saw it, my oldest daughter, and she just had to pick it up for me. And it says, "Create a life you love," or you heart, you love. It's a cute mug. I kept the ribbon on it for now. It's going to have to go when I wash it, but I really like the ribbon on it. It's a very pretty purple to white with a nice gold rim. It's gorgeous. And in it today is the Tahmina Saffron Rooibos tea. It has Rooibos, honeybush, lemon peel, ginger, and saffron, and natural flavors. This is a tea that I got from Sips By couple months back that I really enjoyed, and we're gonna go. It's been steeping for a little while, so it's probably going to be at its strength. It's steeped while I got myself ready to get started here, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a sip, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. Yes, it's a nice tea. I lightened up a little bit on the sugar, but it's still a tea that's good. It's not a sweet tea, but it is still a tea that's good with an easy sugar on it, which is nice, because a lot of times those teas may taste really good with sugar, but as you reduce the sugar, they get more bitter or something. This is not doing that, so that's nice. Before we get started, just wanted to point something out. You guys will have already seen them a couple of videos now by the time we get here, but this is my actually first time filming with them, and these are my new glasses. Love the little blue stripe. Not sure how I feel about the shape of them, but oh my God, it's so nice to be able to see. They definitely refined the prescription some. They made it so I don't have to do this to read things. I'm really, really happy. Just the shape is a little different for me. I usually do the squared off, and so it's a little different. It's a little different. But other than that, I am really, really pleased and just happy to be able to see. As it says down below, we have 2 palettes and a look today. Now, one of the palettes is sold out, and it's probably not being restocked. I think it was limited for Pride Month, but I did promise you guys another Pride look that I hoped would work out better than the first one I did. And so we're going to be using that palette, even though it is sold out. But I am going to show you another palette I picked up, because I finally picked up, I shouldn't say finally, I haven't been waiting years for this, but I did pick up the other Hip Dot palette that I mentioned in my brands video, the Rio. Now this one does have 3 glitters in it. I think 3 glitters are something I can work with versus an entire palette of glitters. Just, yeah. So this is, it says, "Welcome to the Hip Dot family." Well, I'm already part of the Hip Dot family. We are so excited to introduce you to our hyperpigment, high-performance makeup line. We've worked hard to assure our products are cruelty-free, vegan, and free of bad stuff like parabens, phthalates, talc, and mineral oil. Now put on your boldest look and be sure to tag Hip Dot so we can celebrate you on our channel. So that's the card they sent. Whoa, what was that? They sent something else, probably a little sticker or something, but that's the card they sent in with it. And it says all the things that they have. So they are cruelty-free, vegan, talc-free, paraben-free, mineral oil-free, phthalate-free, hipdot.com. Anyway, y'all know, I already like this brand. They do pack well. I've received 3 palettes from them. This is number 3. The first 2 came in just fine. They do protect them fairly well, so that's a good thing. This is one of their newest palettes. The other new palette is the Legendary. That's the one that's completely glitters. And here's their packaging. Isn't that pretty? Just love it, love it, love it. Has the little stand as usual. Has the same thing. And God, and here are our colors. Beautiful. I am just going to go ahead and swatch just a couple of them. Not many. Let's get this darker purple, this blue, this green, this bright pink, and we'll go ahead and get this silvery glitter, even though I'm unlikely to use it in the future. Or if I do use it, it's going to be, you know. Anyway, so this is the Hip Dot palette. Keep in mind, I have no primer or anything on my hand. Here we go. Just look at that. And there's our glitter. Gorgeous. 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 Can't wait to play with it. But that's not today's palette. That's not today's focus. Another day. I had to show it off though because we just got it in, and I love their stuff. Love it. Okay, so this box, this huge box, holds one palette. One. And I'm not going to tell you which one it is until I get it open and you see. I'm going to show it to you. Oh my goodness, I can see why it's in that one box. Because the palette ain't small, guys. It ain't small. Oh my God. Alrighty, so it is the Morphe Live-In Color. This is my first Morphe palette, and my neighbor's outside talking, so I apologize if there's a loud voice in the background again. But this was their Pride Celebration palette, and all the net proceeds went to an LGBT charity. Let's pull out the palette itself. I'm sure you guys have seen this in other places. Here is the palette itself. It's in its protective thing. Let's take that off. I love this cover. Now, like I said, this is my first Morphe palette. I have no ideas what to expect. All the other palettes they've ever put out have been in so many shades of brown. They just never interested me. So, but this one is gorgeous. It all goes to a good cause. And we're going to do our look with this today. And hopefully I can actually come out with an actual true Pride look. But it has a beautiful mirror on the inside. Take that off. And then, God, these colors are gorgeous. These are much more brilliant in person than what I expected. Oh, these are gorgeous. These are gorgeous. Now, I do have a line in here that's going to be hard to work with, and that's this line here. It tends towards the more neutrals. This purple might be a little difficult for me, but the rest of these should do just fine. Let's do some swatches before we get started. Again, I'm only going to pick out a few. I'm going to go ahead and pick out this beautiful, well, let's pick out the yellow. This lighter green. I want to see what this dark purple does. And this dark blue. And this pinky, not the bright pink, although I might pick that one up later. Here we go. Oh my goodness. If it looks like that on my eyes, I am going to be so happy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at my fingers. Let me see if I can clean them off my fingers before I try to pick up that. Okay, they do come off the fingers. They're not staining, at least not too badly. I want to pick up this really bright pink. Oh, I did pick up the really bright pink, I think. No, I picked up a different pink. So I'm going to pick up this bright pink here. I want to try this one here. Oh my God. I keep hearing how Morphe, their formula is hit or miss. I would have to say this is a hit, especially with this yellow showing up the way it is. Oh my Lord. Wow. Okay, so we are gonna get started. I'm planning to use just this palette today. I'm sure you can find dupes for these colors somewhere if you want to dupe the look. I'm also going to use the brushes that I got from Moda. Let me show those to you. I don't know if I've shown those off on the channel yet. So these are the Moda rainbow brushes that I picked up. They said $2 of this went to help the homeless, particularly LGBTQ youth. And so we'll be using these today as well. There's only 2 or 3 of them I can actually use on the eye, but that's okay. This is something you can use for your highlighter. This is for bronzer. This is for powder. And this is for brows or lining. And I have tried to line with it. I do think it's a bit wide, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, gonna clean up my arm and then we're gonna get started. Alrighty, so put my glasses down and let's get ready to stow. And of course, we are going to start with, they don't really have a bright orange. So I'm gonna start with this yellow. And then I'm probably gonna, this yellow is called Sunlight. And then I'm probably going to move to Pride. And then finally, we'll take Life across the, under the brow. We're going to do a really bright, colorful look that I would not normally do for anything. But we're going to play with as many colors in this palette as we can. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm not even having to. I am not having to do much at all to get this stuff to show up. So having a little trouble on this eye, but it's the eye. It is not the palette. I will say, though, there is quite a bit of kickback. Not seeing any fallout, but I'll see fallout out here if there's going to be any. So next I'm grabbing my Alamar brush and grabbing some of that pale orange, which is called Pride. And we're going to put that in the middle, like I said. Going up to the brow. Blending it in a little bit with the yellow on the inside. Like that. These are mattes and they're performing beautifully. And now I'm taking that Juvia's brush and I'm grabbing that red, which is called Life, and putting it along the outer. Like most reds, she's not really a true red. Not disappointed though, she has some beautiful color. I should say she's not the kind of true red I look for. She has more of a pinky orange cast to her, whereas I like a deeper blue red. And the deeper blue reds are really hard to find. I gather they're very hard to make. Other than that, great pigmentation. Okay, going back to our Moda, let me take a look here. I'm going to use the Activism on the inner corner. We're going to use this color Peace on the middle and snag this color Gilbert for the outer corner of them. All 3 of these are shimmers. So we've started off with mattes. Let's play with our shimmers. So we're starting off with our Moda again and using that color Activism for this inner corner. Okay, these colors are just, I'm astounded. I have heard so much trash talk about Morphe that I am surprised. I really am. This is beautiful. Now it is coming a bit pale, needs a little building, but some of that I suspect is my skin tone. This is a light enough color that it almost hits that pastel that can disappear in my skin. Anyway, going about 1/3 of the way, packing it on just to make sure we have that color. Not expecting it to stay. I suspect before the end of the video, when I've gotten everything on, I suspect I'm going to have to see if it touches up, which is another big test of palettes for me, as you all know. Now I'm going to take the same brush and I'm going to grab that blue called Peace right here, and I'm going to put that in the center of my lid. Told you we were going to do something bright, colorful, and hopefully very Pride. Oh, she's not coming up as dark as I expected her to, which is fine. They all, both of them still have a nice sheen. That's a pretty color though. Wow, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so that's going about a third, a little bit over a third. I am pulling it over here a little bit to try to blend it a bit into that green. And it actually seems to be almost taking over, but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful color. All right, going to get this SL Miss Glam short shader, and I'm going to grab some of that really dark purple Gilbert, and I'm going to put that on the outer corner of the lid. Ah, yes. Okay, she's not showing up as well. It might be the brush. So I'm going to switch out brushes. I'm going to use my Alamar. This one's not a fluffy brush. Maybe it'll work a little better. Oh, definitely working a little better. This color isn't coming off as bright and vibrant, but that's okay. She's not bright and vibrant in the pan either. But she's what we have for a shimmery purple. Very little fallout. There is some fallout. It looks mostly to be this color right now. But other than that, it's really nice. She definitely applied better with this stiffer brush on this eye than having to apply her over the brush that was fuzzier, floofier on this eye. So definitely for that particular color, you're going to need something a little stiffer. Alrighty, so next, in my crease, we are going to start up with this Rise Up. I'm going to use that the way I normally do my crease, and then do my little point. And we are going to deepen that up with this one here, which is Harmony. I didn't use the bright pink. I really wanted to use the bright pink somewhere. Maybe I'll use it partly under my eye. We'll see. Pinks and reds under my eye, though, make me think I'm looking sick. We'll see. But anyway, grabbing that color Rise Up for the crease and the point that I normally do with my e.l.f. brush. She's there. She's blending beautifully is what it is. All right, let's take our point out. She's taking on a beautiful purple cast as she blends in with that red. That is gorgeous. So they blend well together. Oh man, this, I am very happy I got this palette. She's astonishing, especially considering all the crap I've heard about Morphe palettes. This is beautiful, beautiful. Okay, before I throw the detail in, I'm gonna very quickly just blend a little bit. I'm not trying to muddy. I'm just trying to blend these colors together a bit, just a little bit. There we go. That's all I want. That's all I want, right like that. Now I'm getting that my Luxie mini round. This is a detailer for me, and I'm going to grab some of that really dark blue, that dark shimmery blue called Harmony right there. Gonna deepen my crease, go underneath a little bit, and then we'll go from there. We are almost done, folks. Beautiful. Colors are gorgeous. It is shimmering. The shimmers are shimming, as Too Much Mouth would say. They're shimming. They're gorgeous. Gonna take that underneath just a little bit. Oh man. Fill in that corner. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm going to just do a little bit towards that purple. Don't need to do much. Just get that little corner. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Okay, so we are going to skip the pink today. I'm going to take Make Magic and do the inner about 1/3, and then I'm going to take SF and do the middle of the bottom of the lash line, and then we'll be done. So grabbing that Make Magic. Gorgeous. Colors are just showing up beautifully. Astonishing. And now we're going to take some of that SF. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Colors are a little odd, but they're beautiful. They're beautiful. Alrighty. I'm going to take another fluffy brush really quick. This is a mini tapered, and I'm going to blend the colors underneath a bit. And that's it for the eye look. I'm going to go ahead and finish up my face, and then I will be back. So here is our final look. She's had a couple of issues, first of all. So some things really quickly before I take off the glasses and show this to you. The black is perfect as an eyeliner. She works beautifully. The formula works great for that. It does repair well on the inner corner of my eye. However, it does not stay repaired, unfortunately. So I've had to like dab this on the inner corner of my eye several times already, even with setting spray over it. That's just my eyes. I'm not blaming this. 97-98% of the palettes I own do not stay, do not repair well, and if they repair well, I have to keep repairing them. So this is not a palette I would take anywhere with me, just merely because when I'm out, I don't want to have to keep fussing with my eyes every, 15-20 minutes. But beyond that, she's beautiful. I did take a little bit of this color, or I attempted to take a little bit of this color Liberation down here. When that didn't work, I took the color Healing, this gold right here, and put them on the inner corner of my eyes. So here is the look. I tried to do something different with my wings and make them big and dramatic, and they look nothing alike, and they just didn't work out the way I wanted. But I think overall the look is good. Obviously not anything I would wear out to the office. If I had an office job, I stay home with my kids, so I don't. But it works really well for under the glasses. You can see it, and the palette itself is beautiful. The pigmentation is astonishing. Like I said, I've heard so much bad about Morphe, and I've heard mixed, and I've looked at their palettes and not been interested because most of them are brown, various shades of brown and more brown, and oh, here's a red, and more brown, and oh, here's a green. So most of them are like that. And I've not been interested in any of their collaborations. So this is the first one I've gotten. I've got to say I'm really impressed, and this will be the only time I probably actually do any kind of review, so it's going to stick with the first impressions review because of the fact that it is sold out. I actually did want the brushes, but at the time that I purchased the palette, I didn't have money for the brushes too. By the time I scrounged up some money for brushes, they were gone. My understanding, the brushes sold out in minutes, hours. They were just gone. The same day they were released, they were gone. So I'm really happy though with my Moda brushes, and I'm very happy with the palette. And so that is that. It's, like I said, it's a big, bold, beautiful look. I do like it. It's, like I said, it's not something you wear at the office, but I could see wearing it out on a party night or something. Better wings. Much better wings. Possibly not quite as drawn out. I did this deliberately. I did want them drawn out. I just had some issues with putting them together right. So, and my eyes are just watering like crazy, but that's just my eyes. But anyway, so I actually really, really do like the look, but I like bold, colorful looks. Anyway, so that is it for today, and I hope you like what you've seen. And if you do like what you've seen and you have not yet subscribed, I hope you will subscribe. If you do subscribe, please hit the notification bell so you know when I upload. I currently upload 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but we do have bonus videos that go up every now and then. My son does crate openings, we do garden videos, and I do occasionally do unboxings of indie brands and things of that nature that come in that are not on my usual list of things that I am planning to purchase or whatever. So if you want to know about all of those, you'll want to hit your notification bell. If you're part of my notification squad, check your bell and your subscription to make sure they're both still active. And if you don't subscribe, well, you know, we'd be sad, but we'd understand. Not everybody's cup of tea. However, you are always welcome back here because we love having the company. And if you do come back again, don't forget to bring your cup of tea, or milk, or water, or wine, or coffee, or whatever you like. Bring it with you. We'd be happy to see you here. So this has gotten cooled off quite a bit, and I don't remember how this tasted cold. So we're going to give it a taste and see how she's doing. She's actually okay cold. I wouldn't say she's fantastic. Get almost a vanilla in there. Yeah, almost, not quite. Anyway, she tastes pretty good. This is one of those teas I think I was thinking about. I was thinking about picking one up, so I'm gonna have to think about that. This was my last package. Anyway, yeah, that's it. You all have a great day.